Hi, I'm Mark Beal, and this is Hypnosis for Flow States. First, listen to the free 12-minute Flow States and Hypnosis introduction that clarifies what flow is and is not, and helps you choose your flow state activity to focus on today. So now, settle into your comfortable hypnosis space, sitting, reclining, or lying down, a place where it is safe to relax completely and give this your full, relaxed attention, so you can close your eyes when you're ready. Now we will breathe in a little deeper and breathe out slower while we count backwards from 10 to 0. 10. Breathing in deeper. 9. Breathing out slower. 8. Counting down in your own mind too. So 7. In deeper. 6. And out slower. 5. Counting down deeper. 4. Deeper and slower. 3. Absorbing calm, clear energy into your body. Merging into 1. Breathing in. 0. Now relaxing and letting go. And letting calm, clear energy flow. So we can actually relax the muscles more paradoxically by first tensing the muscles. So now we will do a progressive muscle relaxation, tensing the muscles with energy but not excess strain. Beginning with the hands, form 2 fists now. Make the muscles tense, including tensing the fingers and holding it tight, squeezing, tensioning with your attention on the tension, then release. Say to yourself, relax and let go as you watch the changes and sensations as you let your hand unwind. Let go of the tension. Feel that relaxation. Now, we can tense the biceps, keeping the hands relaxed. So, bend your arms and tense only the bicep muscles. Contrast the differences between the tension in the biceps now as you squeeze, tense and tighten. Feel that energy as you notice the relaxation in the muscles around. The tension and squeeze the bicep, tensioning and release, relaxing, letting go. Let the hand drop to your side and feel the tension dissolve and release from your arm. We can go to the shoulders. Pulling your shoulders up to the neck, feeling your shoulder blades and tensioning the shoulders, keeping as much of the arms and core relaxed, but tensioning the shoulders, finding that place, squeezing, tensing, tightening, and release. Relax, let the shoulders and arms drop to your side. So now we can tension the legs, starting with the feet and the calves. Curl the feet and the toes, tensioning the toes, squeezing, and feel the calves too, finding that place where your toes, your feet and your calves can be tense, squeezing, tensioning, tightening, and release. Relax and let go. Watching the changes and differences in sensation as that eases out of the lower legs. And keep the feet and the calves relaxed while you get ready to contract the muscles of the quads and the thighs and the glutes, the upper legs and the butt. Tightening now, squeezing, tightening, tensing. Observe the tension all through those muscles, squeezing tight. Feel the sensations and relax, letting that ease and flow out. Letting all the legs relax. Notice the differences in the muscles from before they were tensing before we started, to when they were tense during the tensing, and to the feeling of relaxation now. Now you can notice the stomach muscles, the abdomen, the chest. So crunch the upper and lower abs, squeezing, tightening and squeezing the pecs. Tensing, tightening, feeling that tension tighter, and release, relax. Stay with the sensations of relaxation that replace the old tension. Contrast that tension with the relief and relaxation now. So we can move to the neck, the jaw and the face. Open the mouth wide, stretching the jaw. Close the eyes down tight. Scrunch the lips, the cheek and the forehead muscles tight. Holding it tighter. And release, and say to yourself, relax and let go. And feel that relaxation heading through your head and heading down through the whole body, relaxing. And as we can lead and relax the body, so we can lead and relax the mind deeper and deeper into sensations of physical relaxation through your whole body with every breath. So you can take these feelings with you as you go down deeper into your subconscious mind, because you can now imagine taking a journey down a staircase to a powerful, safe place deep in your mind. Imagine feeling the stairs under your feet as you can go down deeper, going down a step with each number now. 20. Notice the color. 19. Of your stairs. 18. You are in control. 17. Of how you make your staircase. 15. Notice the texture. 14. And material. 13. Of your stairs. 12. 11. Look, see, imagine each stair as you step down. 8. Or feel the support of the stair. 6. You are on a journey. 5. To a safe, powerful place. 4. Deep in your mind, so you can feel relaxed. To feel confident, because at the bottom of the stairs you can find a door into a room where you can access inner wisdom. So reach out to open the door and find a room with a comfortable chair. What colors do you find? Make it how you like it. As you go inside and settle back into a comfortable chair, and imagine in front of you is a small cinema screen with a relaxing scene, like a beach, a lake, a garden, or a favorite place in nature. Once you find, imagine, create your favorite place in nature. Imagine moving from the chair into the screen. Imagine moving into that place, and it's fine whether it's warm sand you can sink into, or warm water you can float on. Notice the feeling on your skin, and the feeling within, calm, clear relaxation with every breath. So you can continue to relax like this now, because because your powerful subconscious mind is willing to work with you. So you can keep these feelings as you return to the chair and see what you'll see on the screen, because now you're ready to tune into flow states. So your subconscious mind can soon recall and return to a most helpful example of the experience of flow states that you have had that will assist you with your flow activities in future. Search through your personal history for a time of flow, that state of consciousness where you are focused on a challenging activity, so you become one with it, stepping out of time and out of yourself, yet using all your skills so you achieve peak performance and fulfillment. Was it in sport or music, work or play, writing or performance, engaging conversation or spiritual practice? Can be a peak experience or a daily occurrence. It is time to give yourself credit for the abilities you already have. There may be many helpful moments, so you can experience all the positive emotions subconsciously, yet tune into just one specific moment from your past to recall and relive now. So go back to a helpful flow moment in your past, days, months, or years ago, letting that come to the forefront now, and let that one be the right one. So imagine you can step into that moment, see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt now, focusing, knowing. In that moment, are you inside or outside? Play the scene forward. Go through the beginning. Playing it through to the middle in flow. And to the end of the flow activity. Experiencing the peak performance and the outcomes, and the fulfillment with doing that activity with more and more flow. It doesn't matter if you visualize or imagine or hear or feel or sense, any way is okay as you discover in detail how you experience being in flow through all your senses. That moment, when you're in flow, what is the quality of your vision like? In flow, how do you experience sound? The sounds around you. How is the sound of your voice? Or the sound or silence of your inner voice? How do you feel physically in your body? Feel your posture, body language, and breathing. How do you feel emotionally? Inhale that feeling, letting it grow more, bringing it closer, louder, brighter. Notice endorphins, which give pleasure and increase performance and creativity. So, the sounds, sights, and feelings of those moments of flow continue to grow closer, louder, and brighter. More endorphins, more pleasure. Noticing the outcomes of the performance and creativity. Letting that grow brighter, closer, clearer, feeling it now. Notice if there is a natural trigger you can use to associate with this state. The trigger can be a physical feeling, like a racket in your hand. Is there something you touch while doing your flow activity? It can be a sound, like fingers typing on a computer. Is there something you hear or say to yourself while doing your flow activity? It can be something you see, like an audience. Is there something you see that can be a trigger while doing your flow activity? Notice and choose a natural trigger, something that you feel, hear, or see as part of the activity when you're in flow. Find and choose that now. Feel the feelings, hear the sounds, see the sights. You could also create a trigger. When you get that feeling to grow and peak, do a physical action like squeezing your forefinger and thumb together and saying a word like flow to yourself. Finding that peak of the feeling of flow, squeezing your forefinger and thumb together, saying the word flow to yourself. You'll be able to do this in the future and return to the flow state that you can connect with now and re-trigger later. In a moment, you can return to a useful part of the flow experience where you can find a natural trigger or create your own. So we'll go again and find and establish your trigger. So tune into another specific moment from your past flow states to recall and relive. Going back again to that flow activity, back to a specific moment that you can connect with using your natural trigger or your created trigger of squeezing your forefinger and thumb together. Picking a specific moment in time, seeing what you see, hearing what you hear, feeling what you feel. Let that moment be the right one. Let it come up. Imagine stepping into it and being there now. Play the scene forward. Go through the beginning. playing it through to the middle in flow. And to the end of the flow activity. Experiencing the peak performance and the outcomes and the fulfillment that comes with doing that activity with more and more flow. Inhale that feeling, letting it grow. Bring it closer, louder, brighter. Is it a natural trigger, like a physical feeling, sound or image that you get while doing that activity in flow? Connect with and confirm that feeling, sound or image that can help re-trigger flow in the future. Connect and associate that sound, that feeling, that image with flow, and know that you can re-trigger flow in the future by using this physical feeling, sound or image. And or you can have the created trigger, the physical action like squeezing your forefinger and thumb together, saying flow to yourself. You can recall past flow and you can imagine future flow. So in a moment, imagine yourself doing your flow activity days from now. Imagine going forward to a specific time of day, some days from now, doing your chosen activity in a flow state. How will it look and feel? Let it come to life. See your body language and your feelings as you do that flow activity. Notice your trigger, whether you actively use it or observed it spontaneously as you began your flow activity. That physical feeling, sound or image you get while doing that activity that you associate with flow and can now trigger flow states in. Notice your created trigger, squeezing your forefinger and thumb together if that's appropriate, and saying flow to yourself. play the scene forward. Go through the beginning. Playing it through to the middle in flow. And to the end of the flow activity. Experiencing the peak performance and the outcomes, and the fulfillment that comes with doing that activity with more and more flow. Now, you can play the future forward to months from now. Imagine moving forward to a time when you've experienced flow in your main flow activity and become aware of flow in many other areas of your life. Imagine going forward to a specific time of day, a moment doing your chosen flow activity in a flow state months from now. How will it look and feel? Having done this activity a number of times in the months leading up to it, notice the mastery you have doing this flow state activity, inviting more and more flow into the activity. Using the tools and techniques of what you see and hear and feel. The physical sensations as part of the activity, or the feeling of the forefinger and thumb squeezing together flow. So see your body language and feeling as you do the flow activity. Notice the trigger, that physical feeling, sound, or image you get while doing that activity. Notice how flow occurs more easily in your core flow activity. And how flow arises more in other parts of life months from now. Notice the effects of flow improving your results and your overall fulfillment. Now, events vividly imagined in the mind are real for the subconscious mind. You are programming your mind for the future by giving it a clear roadmap to follow, to flow automatically. So we don't need to know exactly how this works or why this works consciously, because this works automatically and through tuning into the triggers that enable flow to come to you. As you allow your subconscious to work for you, you can keep these feelings of flow and flowing into the future, connecting with your ability to trigger flow, to invite flow into the future. You can keep these feelings as you return to the chair, because you can take your ability to tune into flow with you. You can take your trigger that can remind you and return you to flow states and return to you when it's helpful for you during your flow activity. So now you can imagine coming out of the chair into that room at the bottom of the stairs. When you're ready, you can make your way out of the door and up the staircase. And as you ascend the staircase, you'll be able to return to full waking consciousness, feeling refreshed and alert. So the next time you listen to this, you'll be able to find the muscle relaxation easier, that the staircase takes you deeper, and your flow state recall is more and more helpful. Knowing you've done everything you needed to today, you've done great, so you can ascend the stairs. Going back up, and as you do, I'll count you up to 5, and at 5 you can be fully awake and aware. And in the nights to come, if you want to, you can have teaching dreams relating to your core flow activity. This week you can sleep well, awake refreshed, and recall any teaching dreams about your flow activity if you so wish. So coming up further with 1, aware of your bodily position in the room around you now. 2, moving the fingers and toes. 3, breathing in a little deeper, nearly at the top of the stairs and nearly back fully and completely in this room in your body with 4. Inhaling it a little deeper, so with 5, the eyes can open now, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes can open now, refreshed and alert, feeling good.